think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather. We already know. We knew Crawford is a great fighter.
The comparison, listen, Crawford Mayweather would have been an amazing fight in their prime. Just like you insert Ray Leonard in there, just like you insert Ray Robinson in there. What a round robin that would have been.
He tried. You catch him, he want to catch you back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You fighting Bud, he's not. Bud's not running from nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where I felt that I had the upper hand in our competition.
Canelo Álvarez reacted to Terence Crawford accepting Floyd Mayweather's fight offer by warning that Crawford would finish Mayweather in a fight. He said that Crawford is the better fighter now and deserves full credit for his achievements. Canelo called Crawford amazing and praised his skill and timing. He emphasized that Crawford has proven himself across multiple weight classes and believes that fans and experts should recognize his greatness. According to Canelo, Crawford has earned respect throughout the sport.
I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather. We already know. We knew Crawford is a great fighter, and I did what I supposed to do. Right? I tried for every way, and I trained really hard, and he deserved all the credit. No, I try my best tonight, and I just cannot figure out the style.
Was it something specific, the movement or his speed or power, or what? Was there something you could put your finger on that gave you the most trouble?
Everything.
Okay.
He have everything. You know what? Sometimes you try and your body cannot go, right? That's my frustration. Maybe I can figure out Crawford, but my body cannot go anymore. So I try it, but my body just not let me go. And you need to accept it. That's it. He's a great fighter. He's a good fighter. He know how to move and everything.
Garrett Hackett shared his perspective on Canelo's comments about Terence Crawford, highlighting the contrast between Canelo's own loss to Floyd Mayweather and Crawford's later victory over him. Hackett explained that when Canelo fought Mayweather at the age of 23, he was not fully developed as a fighter and lacked the refinement and experience he has today. In contrast, Crawford faced Canelo when the Mexican champion had already become the face of boxing and one of its most skilled and seasoned fighters. Hackett believes this context makes Crawford's victory even more significant, as it came against a prime version of Canelo, unlike the younger, less polished fighter who lost to Mayweather.
Heard that what I think is when Floyd beat me, I was 23, I wasn't polished. When Bud beat me, I was the man. I was the man. And he beat me fair and square. He beat me at my game and he beat me at his game. That's why Canelo said that. Do I believe that? It's tough to believe. We're not going to ever see Bud versus Floyd. And it's crazy. It's crazy because I would love to see that fight, but I know we're not going to see it. But I can only take Canelo's word because he's the man that's been in the ring with both of them. But I understand why he said it. I was a kid when I fought Floyd. He wasn't a kid, literally, but he was young. He was young. There was a lot he didn't know. There was a lot he didn't understand about boxing that he later on learned and got better. But Bud beat the better version of me, even though it's the ran down version. I'm saying that because it is some wear and tear there with Canelo. I've been saying it the whole time. When a guy got almost 70 fights in current time, with all those big camps he's been doing and all that, trust me, it's some wear and tear there. I'm not making excuses for Canelo. I'm just saying. I do give Bud his credit, though, for beating Canelo. And Canelo understands I am a better fighter today than I was back then. But that's hard to say because Floyd, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Bud took maybe 20% of what Floyd did and added that to his repertoire for this fight. So that's why I'm saying it's tough to say that.
Joe Rogan expressed sheer amazement at Terence Crawford's victory over Canelo Álvarez. He highlighted the fact that Crawford moved up 2 entire weight classes at the age of 37, a feat rarely seen in boxing history. Rogan stressed that no fighter at this stage of their career had ever managed to challenge and defeat someone of Canelo's caliber, making the achievement historic. For Rogan, it was more than just a win. It was a landmark moment that showcased Crawford's greatness and solidified his reputation as one of the most remarkable athletes in the sport.
It's like, you're watching, like, wow, towards the end, towards the final rounds, he really started getting comfortable and really started putting it on him. I'm like, this is amazing.
You know, one of those rare, like, that's history, obviously, right? Watching somebody do, you shouldn't be able to do that. You shouldn't be able to fight at that weight for the first time ever.
Against one of the
greatest of all time, fucking, and do what you did. It is beyond, like, my favorite, an outlier. You're beyond an outlier. You're an anomaly.
Yeah. Something special. And
something really special.
I believe he's 37.
Yeah. One of those where you shouldn't be able to do that by any account. By any account. 37, my body was so wrecked. I'm like, fuck you. You know, I can barely go bowling.
Pauli Malignaggi weighed in on the ongoing debate about whether Floyd Mayweather or Terence Crawford is the greater fighter. He noted that such discussions will never truly reach a definitive conclusion because each fighter represents a different era with unique challenges and circumstances. Malignaggi emphasized that comparing them is fascinating for fans and analysts, but ultimately endless, as both men have strong cases for greatness. He acknowledged Mayweather's flawless record and legendary career, while also giving credit to Crawford's ability to conquer multiple divisions and defeat elite opponents. For Malignaggi, the debate itself keeps boxing exciting, even without a clear winner.
Tough 154-pounders and it was in a young Canelo and a very tough Cotto who was punching very hard from 40 to 54. You know, remember Cotto had knocked out Delvin Rodriguez at 54. He'd still done some damage at 54, and I thought
won a title at 60.
Yeah, and I thought he knocked out Martinez at 60, and I thought he gave Mayweather a pretty good fight at 54. I don't know. I can't say I disagree or agree. I just think that Mayweather, because it's so far away, so long ago, you know, and people sort of start to underestimate the things he did. You know, people talk about Canelo takes his repertoire from the Mayweather repertoire. No, he doesn't. Mayweather fought ex-champions. This guy's fighting guys who will never even may never smell a belt in their life, and he was fighting them. So. You know, Mayweather, even if you're saying, he didn't fight the very best, he still fought champions and ex-champions, even at 47, even at 54.
Timothy Bradley offered a bold opinion, suggesting that Terence Crawford has the tools to defeat Floyd Mayweather as well. Bradley explained that Crawford possesses the perfect blend of intelligence, adaptability, power, and technique to counter Mayweather's defensive brilliance. He argued that Crawford's ability to adjust mid-fight and his sharp timing would make him a nightmare for Mayweather, even in his prime. Bradley's statement reflects his deep admiration for Crawford's skills and his belief that the Omaha native belongs in conversations about the greatest boxers of all time. To Bradley, Crawford isn't just great, he has everything it takes to surpass even the most untouchable fighters.
The GOAT, oh absolutely, but Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He will beat him too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Floyd struggled in the first half against Zab Judah. Zab Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. Floyd didn't like fighting southpaws. Floyd reached with that right hand. You think he gonna reach against one of the best back foot counterpunchers in the game? He gonna reach with that right hand against Crawford? He gonna get slept reaching with that backhand. The way he reaches with that. That level change backhand he throws too. Man, that pull jab he does too, that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. Floyd got a 72-inch reach. Yeah, he had quickness, fast reflexes. However, Crawford got all of that too. He got all of that too. And he got a 75-inch reach. Great counterpuncher. Can concentrate all night. Can put pressure on Floyd. He can even invite Floyd in. Yep. I noticed. Floyd's not having success. He started to step on the gas. That's what he do. And he gonna run into problems with Crawford because Crawford hits harder than him.
Some voices in the boxing world argue that for Terence Crawford to surpass Floyd Mayweather's legacy, he must take on a monumental challenge against Dmitry Bivol. Bivol, known for his size, skill, and dominance at light heavyweight, represents the ultimate test that could elevate Crawford's legacy even further. Critics claim that a victory over Bivol would cement Crawford as greater than Mayweather because it would demonstrate his ability to beat a prime, bigger, and technically brilliant opponent. Such a win, they argue, would silence all doubts and establish Crawford as one of boxing's ultimate historical figures, achieving feats beyond even what Mayweather accomplished.
Let's see Bivol, Bud next, since Bud's so strong. That's what I said. Why are you talking about 54? None of them dudes gonna get you up. If you truly beat Canelo, why not be the greatest fighter in the existence of boxing? Like, Bivol is the only dude to beat 2 undisputed active champions. Like, he beat Canelo as an undisputed champion, and he beat Better Beef as an undisputed champion. Bivol, historically, might go down as one of the greatest to ever do it. If you beat Bivol, and you beat Canelo, I mean, Crawford might have surpassed TBE in Floyd. Floyd has never beaten someone as accomplished as Bivol. And forget about accomplishments like perceived threat. Who's Bivol on Floyd's resume?
Reports are circulating that Terence Crawford is aiming to make history by becoming a 6-division world champion, a milestone achieved by only a handful of fighters in boxing history. Already renowned for conquering multiple weight classes and defeating elite opponents, Crawford's ambition to climb even higher showcases his hunger to test himself at every possible level. The idea of him competing at middleweight has generated excitement throughout the boxing world, as it would mean stepping into the 160-pound division against naturally bigger and stronger fighters.